So the next category, the Every Dog Has His Day Award. This is the performance of the year. What's crazy? No, okay, this isn't the one. I believe I voted for Amari Cooper here. Yeah, I mean the record day in Houston. I mean, he set a record.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't really. Yeah. I get it. That one was up there for me. I went Myles Garrett in the Indianapolis game. The block field goal, like that was as dominant as I remember him being. Other than a few, yeah, you could make the argument ever, but like there was a few other games, but I remember just sitting there watching that game and was like, well, we don't need to really do anything. Myles Garrett is gonna win us this game. He
completely changed the way the game was going when he got the strip sack on Gardner.
Yes.
Yeah,
because the next time the Colts got the ball down there, they tried nothing.
Yeah,
it was just 3 straight runs and punt because they're like, we're not gonna let Myles Garrett just beat us. It was like Waterboy.
Yeah,
and so yes, that's a good vote because that was about as much as a defensive player can take over a game.
Yeah.
Yep. And I voted for Deshaun Watson's second half at Baltimore. Excuse me. The perfect passing, the way he came out after a really, really bad first half, broken shoulder, sprained ankle, and just willed us to a victory in Baltimore against the best defense, one of the best defenses in the league. It's just, that was a turning point, we thought, for Deshaun and the Browns offense, and then IR like the very next day. But it's funny, the 3 that we voted for so the winner of this award got 35%, second place was 30%, and third place was 28%.
So it's very close.
So those 3 plays were the ones, yeah.
Hey, Dog Pack, it's your boy FatalGnome, and I am here to help present to you one of the 4th annual Mad Dawg Awards. In a season of hopes and dreams and thought to be of destinies, fought through adversity and many injuries to extend the woes and heartbreak of many of the fan base. There developed a strong camaraderie of the next man up mentality, a whatever it effing takes season. And thus, I present to you the Every Dog Has Its Day Award nominees, or Performance of the Year, if you will. Amari Cooper with his Week 16 performance at Houston with 11 receptions, 265 yards, and 2 touchdowns. David Njoku's Week 17 versus New York Jets, 6 receptions, 135 yards, 128 of those in the first 16 minutes. Deshaun Watson with a Week 3 versus Tennessee, 81.8 completion percentage, 289 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Again, we have Deshaun Watson with Week 10 at Baltimore, his second half performance of 14 out of 14 for 134 yards and 1 touchdown, and 16-yard rush, which was a first down on the game-winning drive. We have Myles Garrett with a Week 7 at Indianapolis for 9 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 1 of those recovered for a touchdown, 1 pass defensed, and 1 blocked field goal. Then we have Joe Flacco with a Week 17 versus the Jets, a 16 out of 22 for 296 yards and 3 touchdowns with 1 interception in the first half. And with a drumless drum roll, the winner of your Every Dog Has Its Day award of the 4th annual Mad Dawg Awards is Amari Cooper with 35% of the overall votes. Congratulations to you, Amari Cooper, on what was a truly whatever it effing takes record-breaking performance.
First of all, FatalGnome is like a wordsmith.
Yeah, that was great.
He's very good. He's very good with his words. He could like write some scripts for us.
Yeah.
2, I loved his T-shirt.
Yeah.
And then 3, did you guys see that sick ass poster he had in the background?
That was very nice.
Yeah, that guy it was all Dogs podcast.
I was fixated on that sweet beard too.
Yes. And I love his little gnome he's got on the desk with the
That's
awesome.
Yeah. Yes.
So that was an awesome video. Congratulations, Amari Cooper, with the big performance of the year performance down in Houston. Record-breaking performance. Can't wait to see what he does again this year.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Dawgs Podcast. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Twitter at the Dawgs Podcast. Get your thoughts on the show at thedawgspodcast.com.